Hey y'all, this is Ali Audios, and today I'm going to be reading Helen Otis, X, Y, and Blood is My Favorite Color by Catastrophe. This is chapter 2, so let's get started. Bloody Painter's POV. Anything, Helen? Slenderman asked. Well, there was a girl. He meant something interesting, not your new crush, Ben teases. I smirk. Well, you didn't let me finish. She was drawing you. Ben looks shocked. Me? I nod, turning back to Slendy. What are her features? HL, HC hair, and SC complexion, and EC eyes. He nods, putting his thumb and index finger to his chin. Name? YN. Last name is unknown. Very well then. Please inform me if she shows any signs of potential. That will be all, he says as he retreats back to his office. Me? It was really me she was drawing, Ben asked, looking utterly confused. I shrugged. Looked like you, but I guess it could be someone else. I walked off to my room to do some homework. Another reason I hate school. Ben's POV. Maybe I can try to find this YN using an electronic. I hopped inside my laptop and float about the internet messing used clever bots, so I decide to investigate. My new target is a SC faced with EC eyes and HC hair. I freeze. She looks exactly like Bloody Painter described. Is this YN? YN's POV. Okay, I may have overreacted just a tiny bit yesterday, but no one touches my sketchbook. No one. But the good news is I finished my Ben drawing. Now it's hanging with the dozens of other creepypasta drawings and posters hung up on my FC walls. Oh, how I wish they were real. The only thing I can think to do at the moment besides draw, of course, is going on Cleverbot. Sure, I have homework, but who cares? Ben may not be real, but this is still fun. YN, Ben, CB, you shouldn't have done that. YN, have I met with the terrible fate? CB, yes. YN, what is my terrible fate? CB, Jeff will tell you tonight. I wish. It would be awesome to meet Jeff the Killer, I exclaim. YN, Ben. CB, how did he die? YN, he drowned. CB, who drowned him? YN, his father. CB, why? YN, they were in an argument. CB, amazing is an understatement. Cleverbot is actually really amazing sometimes. It just knows. YN, hugs Ben. CB, hugs Tiki Toby. YN, Ben. CB, yes. YN, I want to see Ben drowned. CB, I can see you, but you can't see me. If he was only real. Ben's POV. She's obviously a fangirl. Her walls is covered with dozens upon dozens of drawings. And not just any drawings of us, of the entire creepypasta family. There's me, Jeff, Toby, Masky, Hoodie, Jane, EJ, LJ, Sally, Slender, Smile Dog, Glitchy Red, Lost Silver, and even Homicidal Lou / Sully. She got the whole gang up there except a Bloody Painter. Does she not know his story? I didn't even realize she had typed a message and now she was tapping her fingers boredly on her desktop waiting for a response. YN, if only he was real. Well, I am. We all are, and you're even going to school with one. I need some way to end this conversation so I can leave. CB, if only. Hopefully, it'll get her to log off. Oh well, time to do homework, I sighed in relief as she closed her laptop, essentially setting me free. I hopped back into my room and went to find Bloody Painter. Chapter 3, YN's POV. Yay, school! Not clutching a FC folder tightly to my chest as I navigate the crowded hallways, trying to find my last class of the day. Lost in my own thoughts, I bump into someone, dropping my folder and falling backwards. My drawings go flying as I rub my head gingerly. I'm sorry, the voice is completely void of any emotion. But there was no doubt it was a male. I looked up to see a raven-haired boy with bright turquoise eyes staring down at me with a blank expression. I look around to see my drawings scattered about. It was the middle of the school hallway with students walking everywhere. I start panicking as I scramble to my feet, trying desperately not to step on my work. I start collecting my sketches and tucking them into my folder, praying there weren't any footprints. I sighed in relief as I count my drawings. I'm missing one. My wide EC eyes frantically scan the hallways, searching for the missing sketch. Nothing. It just had to be Jeff, didn't it? That took me 3 hours. I screamed to no one, struggling to hold the tears back. This one? I look up to see the same boy who I bumped into just a moment ago. He's holding the drawing. I gasp, getting to my feet and snatching it away from him, turning it over and checking for any signs of damage. I sigh in relief as there were no visible smudges. I carefully place it into my folder along with the rest. BP's POV. Jeff, the killer? I ask her, tilting my head to the side, a smile even bigger than Jeff's creeps onto her face as she nods eagerly. Finally, someone understands. She squeals, bouncing in her place. Her EC eyes glisten in excitement as she holds out her hand. I'm YNLN, she greets, closing her eyes and grinning. I reach my hand out to meet hers and smile as well. Wait, am I smiling? Helen, I say. She opens her eyes, tilting her head a bit. You're the new kid, right? Sorry. I had such a bad first impression on you on your first day. She smiles sheepishly. I suppose she means the teacher getting mad at her. No matter, by the way, was that Ben Drown you were drawing? Her EC eyes lit up as I said that. Finally, she shouts, causing me to jump back a bit. She takes a look at the clock in the hallway and turns back to me. What's your next class? Art. She beams. Mine too, let's walk together, she says, turning on her heel. I follow closely behind. Upon entering the art room, I see that there are dozens upon dozens of canvases, paintbrushes, paint, pencils, and everything an artist like me could want. Needless to say, it's another rare occurrence where I smile. You kind of look cute when you smile. I jump, turning my attention to the blushing girl beside me. I can feel the blush of my own creeping onto my face as I wish I had my mask. Hormones, stop it now. Lion's POV, did I really just say that? How could I? I'm so stupid. Thanks. I can already feel tears of embarrassment welling up in my eyes. Let's just go, I said, heading to my desk. Helen follows closely behind me and sits next to me. I push the thoughts of my embarrassment away as I indulge myself in yet another drawing. Let's see, I mutter quietly as I tap my pencil against the paper. Jeff! Did I just say that out loud? Didn't I? Oops. Well, that's all for this audio. I read 2 chapters, so I hope you guys had a good day or night. Bye!